Hello, it's Dr. Drredfrizzle here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about habitats and where things live. So basically, where an animal or plant lives is called its habitat. Okay? So, let's have a look at some particular types of habitats. So, woodland is one type of habitat. I don't know if you've heard of woodland before. It's basically where there's a group of trees. So basically, if you've heard of a forest or you've seen groups of trees around the place, like they're often on the edges of fields and stuff. And in that particular environment, that it's called, in that particular place, there's animals living there, so it's their habitat. So for example, in woodland we can have badgers, badgers, foxes, or squirrels. Okay? And you can also have plants in particular areas. So one plant, for example, might not be able to grow if it's very cold. And this leads on to another question. Why do the animals live where they do? And this is because they're adapted for it. So if we look at a badger, for example, a badger's a very strong animal, and it's got long claws. Okay? Now these long claws are used for it to get its food, because badgers eat things like slugs and snails. What they need to do is they need to often dig them up out of the ground, and worms and things. So they scoop with their paws to dig up what they want to eat, and then they eat it. So that's how that particular thing's adapted. Squirrels, on the other hand, they're really light and small, so they can eat quickly, scurry up trees to get away from predators such as foxes and anything that might want to hurt them. Okay, so that's pretty much it on habitats. There isn't actually much that you need to know about habitats. Oh yeah, the one other thing I'd like to say is I'd like to give you one more example, just because I haven't spoken too much about this. Polar bears, what do they have? Well, they have thick fur, and they're white. Now, because they're white, it means that their prey can't see them. Now, you might think, well, a polar bear is a predator, which means it eats its prey, so it's not going to get eaten by anything. But it needs to be camouflaged, which means it needs to blend in with the surroundings, so that it can hunt its prey, because otherwise the prey will see it coming and will run away, like seals and stuff that it eats. Okay, so thanks for listening, and this has been Habitats.